3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Testing 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Hello, and welcome to my lifestyle channel. I'm Reina, and this is La Vida de la Reina Creole, where I vlog about living this wonderful lifestyle here in the fabulous state of Florida. And in the vlog for this week, which is vlog number 5, I'm going to be talking about living with the sun here in the state of Florida. The state of Florida is a sunshine state. We have a lot of sun, which is great, but that sun can also cause you some problems if you don't learn how to live with it. So whether you're visiting the state or whether you're moving to the state or you've been a resident for I don't know how long, these tips should be quite helpful to you. But before we get into that, please do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button, as I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you do me the privilege of subscribing, please do hit that notification bell so you're notified when I have nice, fresh videos to share with you all about this wonderful Florida lifestyle here. So with that said, let's get started with the video. Yes, the sun is strong here, and I cannot overemphasize the word strong. Now, if you are from the northern US, northeast, northwest, I would say if you are anywhere north of probably North Carolina, the sun is different here. It is extremely strong. And because here in Florida, we're much closer to the equator than, say, even Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, even further south in Louisiana, okay? Lots of sun here. And if you're not careful and prevent sunburn, it can cause you a lot of problems. A lot of people, when they move here, they're shocked by just how powerful and intense the sun here can be. It affects all aspects of your life, how you walk around, how you drive, how you tour, all of that. So the sun is strong here. Take it very seriously. No skin tone. I'm gonna say it louder for the people in the back. No skin tone is immune from getting sunburn. Doesn't matter how dark you are, you can still get sunburn. Now, your girl had an unfortunate experience with this, I want to say a couple of years ago. I was on Naples. I was in Naples. I was on the beach there, southwest coast of Florida. Beautiful, soaking up, the rays, no umbrella, no sunscreen. Hey, I have dark skin, so I'm naturally immune, right? Okay, so I woke up the next morning and it felt like my skin was on fire. It hurt for just the sheets to touch my skin. If I touched my skin anywhere, where my fingers would touch, left like finger imprints, like a shadow on it, I was peeling. It was just absolutely freaking painful. It even hurt to get into the shower. So your girl spent a lot of time with like baking soda on, calamine lotion on, taking oatmeal baths. It was not fun. So for me, it was a combination of taking an antibiotic that did something to my resistance to the sun. And actually, I should have read the darn instructions that said, don't go out without sunscreen if you're taking this medication. And I did, and wound up in trouble. And actually, if I had worn sunscreen, even if I did get a sunburn, it would not have been as bad as it was. That was awful. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. So once again, no skin tone is immune to getting sunburned. So protect yourself. Sunscreen is your friend in all incarnations, okay? Whether it's sunscreen that's in a lotion, sunscreen that's in a spray, in a can, that's one of my favorites. Sunscreen in the pump spray if you don't like, if you don't like aerosols. Sunscreen even in your foundation, even in your primer. My favorite happens to be NARS Tinted Moisturizer that comes with SPF 35 already in it. Those things are great. When you build sunscreen into your daily routine, you're automatically protecting yourself. So there's even sunscreen in a stick for people who don't like lotion, and in a stick. I've seen it in mineral form, I believe, at Trader Joe's. You can get a stick, rub it on, you're done, it doesn't leak anywhere, anything like that. The point is that you have sunscreen in an incarnation that works for you. So find one, use that one. You don't like it, move on to something different. But there's all kinds of different manifestations of sunscreen, lots to choose from. Pick what you like. Sensitive skin needs special sun care. Now, especially babies and young children, they definitely need extra care with sunscreen. Higher levels of SPF, more frequent, applications. A lot of the kids like to be too busy running around, playing, whatever. Gotta stop them, put that sunscreen and stuff on them, because you do not want their skin to get sunburn. It's very painful, and you want to protect the little one. So make sure you are extremely diligent with making sure they apply sunscreen more frequently than you would apply it onto yourself. Also, there are some people who have skin allergies to certain sunscreen ingredients. Like your girl, I'm allergic to a lot of chemical sunscreens, most notably avobenzone. If that's an ingredient in any sunscreen, and I've seen it in a lot, I cannot use it. I will get like rashes and hives and everything. Cannot have it touch me. So I have to stick to mineral sunscreens or a chemical sunscreen that I do not have a reaction to. And that's very difficult to find. I've only found it in NARS sunscreens. Not NARS sunscreen, but NARS cosmetic products with sunscreen. I've managed to be able to use those. So whatever chemical that they use in conjunction with the zinc oxide probably has something to do with it, I don't really react. So that's perfect for me. Some people can't take any chemical. They have to use zinc oxide or some kind of other mineral-based sunscreen. Now that's great if you're fair-skinned. If you're dark-skinned, zinc oxide has this like white residue that can make you look ashy. So you kind of have to do extra work rubbing it in. I like to cut it with like a dry oil or something like that to help rub it into your skin. But you can deal with a little bit of a dullish cast on your skin than getting sunburned, because that is not fun. Not at all. So remember, if you have sensitive skin, protect that with the sunscreen that works for you. Physical sun barriers are your friend. Now, what is a physical sun barrier, you might ask? Well, my relatives who've lived in Florida for centuries, ever since 1565, figure physical sun barrier is basically a hat. Wide-brimmed hat, bonnets. As my grandma used to say, they would have bonnets to tie on that not only look cute, but they had wide brims to protect you, from the sun. My family's other preferred favorite was the quote-unquote parasol. We Yankees know them as umbrellas, but down here, they're parasols. Very, very fancy looking umbrellas that, looked fashionable, but their main objective was to protect you physically from the sun. Okay, so some folks might not like to, have umbrellas or have parasols, but hats are very fashionable. So get a hat that you like and slap that on if you're, extremely prone to getting sunburn. I personally don't wear hats because I look horrible in hats. I don't like those. So I just stick with mineral sunscreen in my makeup, and I just kind of stick with that. Like the first point that I made, the sun is extremely strong down here. So you want to limit your outdoor activity between, like, say, noon and 4 o'clock, because that is when the sun is its absolute strongest. Now, for those of you who visit down here, you'll notice Floridians aren't really trying to be outside between those hours. Never mind the fact that it usually rains in the afternoon, but we're not really out there because it's too hot, it's too dangerous, and we just, cut down our activities. Or if you are outside, you're doubling up on your physical, sun protection. But for the most part, we're not really trying to be out there like that. Those hot hours, severely hot hours of the day. If you are, double up on that sunscreen. Which brings me to my last point about living with the sun in the state of Florida, and that is hydration. The hot sun will drain your energy. And I'm still just floored by how much the sun will just physically drain me, especially if I've been outside working out or walking around doing, my power walks and all of that, just how much that can drain you. So you have to make sure to hydrate. Now, your girl is horrible, and I do mean horrible, at drinking water the way that I should. So one of the ways I trick myself into doing that is to get a really, really pretty water bottle. This is vacuum sealed, which means it keeps hot stuff hot and cold stuff cold. This one specifically for cold beverages. So it's by Contigo, and when I have water and ice in here with it, it stays cold for like 12 hours. And it tastes so refreshing. So refreshing. Keeps stuff cold for 12 hours. Has a lovely, lovely, lovely little handle on here so I can take it with me when, when I'm out walking or when I'm going to the gym. Keep your water with you. You definitely want to keep your water with you. If you're thirsty, that's too late. So, hot sun, take your water, have a nice water bottle. Five Below is a great place to buy cheap water bottles if you don't care about keeping stuff cold for a long period of time, but hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And if you don't like the taste of water like I do, get something like Mio Drops or whatever that makes the water taste much, much better. Bonus thing that I forgot about living with the sun here in Florida, and I can't believe I forgot this: sunglasses. Sunglasses. If you have a prescription, you can get your prescription, your vision prescription, put into sunglasses. Get those. Sometimes the optical places of like lens crafters or run specials, like if you get like one pair of glasses, you can get like prescription sunglasses for like half off or something like that. Definitely check into that. For those of you who do not need prescription glasses, just get sunglasses. They're like a dime a dozen around here in Florida. Again, my favorite place to load up on cheap sunglasses for the family is Five Below. It's the great place to get cheap sunglasses. Keeps them in your purse, in your car, whatever, to have them, with you, with UV blockers. Just makes it more comfortable being out there in that hot, hot, bright sun. Plus, you look cool too. Okay, so that is your girl's tips for living with the sun here in Florida in this vlog. Let me know in the comments your experiences with living with the sun here in Florida. Do you have any additional tips for dealing with the sun here? If you visited, did you run into any sun mishaps with getting sunburned or anything like that? And what was the best treatment for that? And if you have any questions about sun protection when you're coming down here, drop it in the comments. I'm pretty sure myself or some of my subscribers will be happy to answer your questions in regards to that. Okay, so with that, it's going to wrap it up with this week's vlog. It took a little bit longer to get to you guys than I'd planned, but I'm hoping to be more timely going forward with dropping vlogs weekly, a couple of restaurant reviews weekly, and getting into a couple more lifestyle type of things, including driving around various places here in Florida, so you guys can kind of see what it's like, and do a couple of other lifestyle things, like best places to find things to furnish your your new digs. That's another vlog that I plan to do at another time. Okay, so with that said, that is going to wrap it up for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and if you got any value out of this video, please do hit that thumbs up, as that gives me more visibility in YouTube's algorithm. And of course, please do me the privilege of subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.